The quest for the lost treasure. Once upon a time, in the small coastal town of Seaview, four young friends, Lily, Tim, Sarah, and Max, discovered an ancient map in Lily's attic. The map was hidden inside an old, dusty book about pirates. It showed the way to a hidden treasure buried on Skull Island, a place that was just a boat ride away from their town. Wow! Do you think this is real? Tim asked, his eyes wide with excitement. There's only one way to find out, said Max, grinning from ear to ear. The next morning, they packed their backpacks with essentials, a compass, some snacks, a first aid kit, and, of course, the ancient map. They met at the dock where Sarah's older brother, Jake, was waiting with a boat. Are you sure about this? Jake asked, raising an eyebrow. Absolutely, they chorused. With a roar of the engine, they were off, the boat slicing through the waves as they headed towards Skull Island. As they approached the island, they noticed it was covered in dense forest, with tall cliffs and mysterious caves. They anchored the boat and stepped onto the island, their hearts pounding with excitement and a dash of fear. According to the map, we need to head northeast, said Lily, examining the map closely. They ventured into the forest, following the directions on the map. Birds chirped, and the wind rustled the leaves, creating a melody of nature. After walking for what seemed like hours, they reached a clearing with a giant, ancient oak tree. The map says, "At the wise old oak, turn west," read Sarah. They turned west and continued their journey. Soon they found themselves in front of a steep cliff. Looks like we have to climb, said Max, rolling up his sleeves. One by one, they climbed the cliff, helping each other along the way. When they reached the top, they found a narrow path leading to a cave. The map showed an X right inside the cave. This is it, guys, said Lily, her voice tinged with awe. They entered the cave cautiously, their flashlights piercing the darkness. The cave was filled with the smell of damp earth and the distant sound of dripping water. As they moved further in, they saw something shiny reflecting their flashlight beams. It's the treasure chest! Tim exclaimed. There it was, an ornate chest adorned with jewels and intricate carvings. With trembling hands, Max unlocked the chest using an old key attached to the map. As the lid creaked open, their eyes widened in disbelief. The chest was filled with gold coins, sparkling gems, and priceless artifacts. We did it! We found the treasure! Sarah shouted, her voice echoing in the cave. Just then, they heard a soft growl. Turning around, they saw a small, scruffy dog standing at the entrance of the cave. Looks like we're not the only ones here, said Lily, laughing. The dog had a collar that read, Spike. It seemed he had been lost and had made the cave his temporary home. We can't leave him here, said Sarah, her eyes meeting Spike's. So, along with the treasure, they took Spike back to Seaview. The town was amazed by their incredible adventure and bravery. The treasure was donated to the town's museum, and it attracted visitors from all over, making Seaview a popular tourist destination. As for Spike, he found a new home with Sarah's family and became the official mascot of their next adventure. And so, the young adventurers became local heroes, their names forever etched in the history of Seaview. But what mattered most to them was the unbreakable bond of friendship they had forged and the incredible journey they had shared. The end.